A year after Will Smith got on stage and slapped Chris Rock in the face right before accepting his Oscar for Best Actor, Hollywood got together again, this time with Jimmy Kimmel hosting, and this year's Oscars was officially the third worst rated Oscars of all time. And Jimmy Kimmel did address the Will Smith slapping incident, but apparently the Oscars and everybody involved, they wanted to protect Will Smith. They didn't want to go too hard on him. And in fact, they pulled punches, no pun intended, against Will Smith in this entire thing. Jimmy Kimmel got rid of harder Will Smith jokes at 2023 Oscars. It wasn't, quote, our place to do that. That should be Chris Rock, not us, executive producer Molly McNeary said. Well, you know what? Considering that's one of the reasons people tuned into the Oscars because of all the drama, considering all of Hollywood embarrassed themselves by standing there and clapping just 30 minutes after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, you know, I think that it is your place. I think you should have gone harder on Will Smith, regardless if that's a good look for a Hollywood or not. That's what the audience wants. That's what the audience is tuning in for. But that's really not what the Oscars, that's really not what Hollywood's about anymore. Who gives a fuck about the audience? Let's protect ourselves. Now, I did want to show you what they did talk about. I think in the entire thing, Jimmy Kimmel really referenced Will Smith for about a minute and a half right here. We're going to listen to this. This is what he said, and then we'll get into all the things and why they cut all the other Will Smith jokes from the entire night.
Importantly, we want me to feel safe. So we have strict policies in place. If anyone in this theater commits an act of violence at any point during the show, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor and permitted to give a 19-minute long speech. No, but seriously, the Academy has a crisis team in place. If anything unpredictable or violent happens during the ceremony, just do what you did last year. Nothing. Sit there and do absolutely nothing. Maybe even give the assailant a hug. And if any of you get mad at a joke and decide you want to come up here and get jiggy with it, it's not going to be easy. There are a few of my friends you're going to have to get through first. You're going to have to get through the heavyweight champ, Adonis Creed, before you get to me. You're going to have to do battle with Michelle Yeoh before you get to me. You are going to have to beat the Mandalorian before you get to me. You are going to have to tangle with Spider-Man. You are going to have to...
So there you can see these used as excuse to kind of introduce some of the other people that are there. Overall, that was really it. That was the big slap back from Jimmy Kimmel. And they decided it was more important to protect Will Smith instead of going hard at him, even though that was like the most viral moment that we've seen out of Hollywood in quite some time. Listen to this. The 2023 Academy Awards host apparently scrapped multiple Smith jokes throughout the ceremony, according to executive producer. We didn't want to make this year all about last year. I can't tell you how many Will Smith jokes that we then got rid of. We think that only the best for the room made it. There were certainly some that went harder, but we didn't think that was our place to do that. That should be Chris Rock, not us. Jimmy Kimmel is supposedly a comedian. I know that wasn't fucking funny, but he's supposedly a comedian. It is absolutely his job to do that and discuss, to talk about it. But Hollywood didn't want to go after their own that hard. They had to do it. They had to say something. They couldn't completely ignore it, so they do a little bit of light ribbing, and that was it. But no surprise, Hollywood protects their own once again. Jimmy Kimmel cut a bunch of jokes about going after Will Smith because they didn't want to be that mean to him. It's not their place. Absolutely, it should be your place. That's why you're there. But Jimmy Kimmel, once again, has failed, and it led to the third worst Oscars rating in history. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.